Wednesday, November 10th, 2021. I want to make a side note for myself. I got a phone call while I was at the park today. Today is one of the days that I was there in the local area. I call it Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. And I was there with some of the regulars, some of the not so regular. My knee joint was hurting, and I get a phone call. Now, I don't really receive transmissions or phone calls. I don't really want to hear from humans. There's one human I want to hear from, and the rest. I get a lot of robot calls as well. I don't know why. Some stuff about car warranty, all these things I never signed up for, and I don't know what it actually means in reality. They're almost like robotic phone calls. So now, I get a phone call today. There's this one particular code name, Codename. I didn't give out a nickname, so we'll go with code name. And some people have been calling in with this code name, which seems to be a repeated effect. And then I try to work through what exactly it is they're looking for, what it means, and I always correct them that no, that's the name that they say is not who I am and not who the number belongs to. And I don't know who any of these people are or why they'd even be calling, but at first I assumed it was the wrong number, or maybe this person had the line before me that was using it. I mean, these are just like some like stuff Linda has said before. But this particular, now earlier in the week I got a phone call, which again was odd. And it was some language, very melodic, and like, I don't know, fast-paced, allegro in whatever. But nothing that I could decipher as humanoid during my life frame. I mean, there's things around me that speak tribal languages that I don't know what their tribe is, where their origin's from. It's whatever the powers that be have been sending in for whatever, while I've been trapped and stuck in this without a posted note, hole in the wall. So someone called earlier in the week. She didn't even say the code name. She spoke some tongue that I have no idea. So I politely backed out of that phone call. Then today, November 10th, 2021, some woman called. I have no idea where from. She tried to say, the only thing that I could really grasp or grapple was that code name that I've heard before. Other than that, some of her linguistical technique, like, I even said to her, I'm like, I can't even digest what you're saying. I apologize, but I don't, the sounds you're, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think I went this far, but, like, the sounds she was making did not have any relation to my intellect or my appearance within this hole in the wall, the existence that I've been in. It's almost like some kind of made up code that doesn't really exist. Could be dangerous, but it's not an information holding, normal, intelligent process between two humans. It sounds kind of like a viral atmospheric or weather problem. So that happened. And then last week, I got a phone call from a very discerning pronounced, like I would say upper echelon, like schooled or educated or learned person who knows how to pronunciate. So those, but without pretension, those that hear his speak know without a shadow of a doubt the common words or phrases that he uses in the pattern for which he formulates his thoughts pattern or way of speaking. So that again was different. It sounds different between the robotic calls and then these so-called codename live calls. Hard to tell sequencing wise if it's for cybergenics, cybernet, some of the hijack process that they've been doing throughout my life, and where exactly they're at. But I know it's odd when I get a phone call in, because I really I don't give out my phone number, first of all. Like a text message from the kids' friends is fine, but I don't really have anyone on the face of the earth that I'd like to speak to except for the one man I was built for, but he seems to be unable to use the same numbers that these other non-essential equipment people use in order to contact me. It's being withheld from him, and our communication's being withheld for I don't know what reason. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's November 10th, 2021.